All right, so you've all been there, right? You're at the end of an awesome video and you know what's coming, the creator's big ask. But what if that whole song and dance is, well, changing? Today, we're going to dig into that moment. We're going to deconstruct it and look at this really interesting shift in how creators are trying to connect with us.
Yeah, this one. We all know this one. It's loud, it's super high energy, and it's basically become the standard greeting at the end of half the videos on the internet. And look, it's direct, it gets the job done sometimes, but let's be real, it's totally transactional. It's a command, plain and simple.
Okay, but what if you're scrolling and you hear something totally different? Imagine that instead of that big, loud demand, you get an ask that's, I don't know, quieter, way more personal.
Wow, the difference is just immediate, isn't it? That's not a command at all. It's almost a confession. It feels vulnerable, it's emotional, and it just completely flips the script on that whole creator-viewer relationship.
So let's do this. Let's treat this whole new emotional approach like a case study. We're going to break down exactly how it's built, why it's so effective, and maybe what it tells us about where online connection is heading.
So, if you look at the structure of this new kind of ask, it's really built on these emotional pillars. It doesn't just jump in with a demand. No, it starts with a dream. And the videos, they're not just content, they're made with love and care. And your support, it's not just a number, it's strength to keep them going. The whole thing just transforms a simple request into a genuine invitation.
But how does it pull that off exactly? Well, it all starts with the words. And believe me, every single word is chosen for a reason. First up, the word heart. As soon as you hear that, it just immediately signals sincerity, right? It takes the conversation completely away from analytics and metrics and puts it right into the zone of, human passion. And then you have love and care. This is so smart because it totally reframes what the videos are. They're not just content pumped out to get views anymore. Suddenly, they feel like a gift, something that was crafted with real personal effort. Then you get this one, alone. Man, that's a powerful one. By saying they hope to make people feel less alone, the creator is tapping into something almost all of us have felt. It just creates this instant, deep empathy. It gives the channel a real mission beyond just making videos. And to wrap it all up, hope. This word positions the whole channel as a positive, forward-looking thing. The goal isn't just entertainment now. It's about connecting, about uplifting people. It gives the whole endeavor a real purpose. So you take all those words, you put them together, and they do something pretty profound. They completely reframe what it means to just click a button. Suddenly, it's not about a number anymore. It becomes something way, way more meaningful. And this chart just lays it all out perfectly. You've got the old way, which is a transaction. It's basically saying, give me a sub so my numbers go up. The creator's metric is the focus. But this new frame? It's an invitation. It's saying, hey, come be a part of this journey with us. The focus completely shifts to your experience, to making you feel like part of a community. I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Together, let's build a community. See, it's not my channel anymore. It's something we built. That one little click to subscribe is reframed as you actively helping to create this shared space. Okay, so we've seen the what and the how. But the big question is, why does this work so well? Why is it so effective? Well, the answer actually gets into some pretty fundamental human psychology. It really boils down to this 4-step journey that we go on as a viewer. So first, the creator shares a bit of vulnerability. That makes us, the viewer, feel empathy, right? Then, when they make that small ask, this thing called reciprocity kicks in. It's that natural feeling of wanting to give something back. And finally, making that click. That's the moment that solidifies our feeling of belonging to that community. And this is a perfect example of that psychology in action. They're not just asking for a subscription to boost a number. They're asking for strength. When they say our support has a real, tangible impact on them, it makes that little click feel, I don't know, powerful, important. So what's the big takeaway here? What does all of this mean? Because this shift from a loud demand to this vulnerable invitation, it's not just some clever marketing trick. I think it signals something much deeper about what we're all looking for online. And this final thought might be the most powerful of all. Your one click gives voice to many unheard hearts. A subscription is suddenly not just for the creator anymore. It becomes this meaningful act, almost like an act of solidarity. You're not just supporting one person's dream. You're helping amplify a voice for an entire community. And really, that's what this all boils down to. In this online world that's so driven by cold, hard algorithms, This whole approach is a powerful reminder of what we're all actually searching for. It leaves us with a really big question to chew on. In this digital age, what is the true value of a real human connection?